So I'm going to give you a quick update on the stocks today. Okay, because I saw a lot of stocks pull back, you may have questioned. Also, instead of making you guessing the whole night, so I will just do the presentation right now. Okay, explain some of the things that's happening in the stock market so that you understand. Just give me one moment. There you go. Okay, so all the glove stocks today got whacked. Okay, so I want to show you what happened over at Malaysia. One of the glove stock called HARTA today display a major reversal pattern. So I thought I want to share this with you because it has implication. It has implication. It's the first. If it's the first glove stock to fall, it may cause a domino effect. Maybe something going on undertone that we did not know about. And also, just want to highlight to you about this HARTA company that they gloves company typically they sell in US dollars. So when the ringgit rises above strengthens against the US dollar, the glove stocks revenue will be hit by forex loss. Okay, be hit by forex loss. So now you know US dollar has been coming down. The rate was as high as 1.37. Now it's 1.35. So if it fall further, 1.34, 1.31, 1.32, then you can expect the gloves earnings to be hit by the exchange loss. Very ironic. They make money from the pandemic, but yet lost in terms of the exchange loss. Okay, so that is something I speculate. It is just my opinion, okay? Because I also noticed the glove stock stopped going higher for 2 months already. Wow. So it's time to understand what's going on. So I was searching around and suddenly I recall, last time HARTA, this glove company in Malaysia, reported earnings. They did mention about they have a forex exchange loss, okay? But then going forward seems to be fine. So it looks like, because this forex exchange loss is only HARTA reported, Supermax, TOPGLOV, RIVERSTONE did not talk about this. So I think HARTA maybe, okay, just maybe they are not managing this forex exchange well enough, so therefore kena this forex exchange loss. That is my speculation, purely my opinion. Okay, so now you take a look at this chart. This pattern is called a head and shoulder pattern. It's under your training units under chart pattern, so you can take a look at it. Okay, so this is called a major reversal pattern, and it is very ugly. As what we see now is very ugly today. Okay, this is the latest chart. Today it falls with a high volume. Okay, like I was explaining to you, if you're looking at a support level, this is the support level clearly, because there is this tail over here. The stock bounces up, okay, and then now coming down. Well, on the way coming down to test support, you don't want to see increasing volume. Now this is very deadly. Increasing volume with expanding candle body means that it has got more room to fall. Two ways to look at it. It has got more room to fall, and also it can recover much faster because I don't know whether you heard about this phrase or not. There's many types of rain. Those rain we call it's like the rain coming down slowly but steadily one. Those kind of rain can last a long time. So if a stock falls in that way, it can drag on longer. So if a stock falls like what HARTA is doing now, pong pong ping ping pong pong, right, the rebound will be very fierce. Okay, the rebound will be very fierce. So as of now, HARTA looks set to break this 1380s and go to $12, 12 ringgit, to test 12 ringgit. Okay, now of course you may think, 关我屁事, Singapore not listed HARTA, but I'm worried about the domino effect. So this is HARTA, look like a breakdown pattern, but the rest of the glove stock still fine. Okay, still fine for over at Bursa. Okay, so only HARTA very big. Everybody was wondering what happened to this counter, so I just highlight to you. Okay, then we talk about our local one, the RIVERSTONE. Now RIVERSTONE today has a merit deal done at 15 million shares at 3.95. Let me grab the time and sales to show you what is a merit deal. Let me just screenshot and show it to you. RIVERSTONE merit deal. What? To many of you, maybe you are new, you do not know what is merit deal. So this is called merit deal. Okay, the one that I draw arrow on, you see 3.95, 50 million shares traded at 8:40 a.m. Xiaobo, 8:40 market not open, right? 9 o'clock then open, right? Therefore this is outside of the market hours transaction. Maybe tonight or tomorrow we should see SGX announcement who sell to who. Okay, but you must remember, no, it is not sell down slowly and crushing the stock. It is a deal between party A and party B. I sell you 15.4 million shares of RIVERSTONE at $3.95. So in itself, it is not bearish. Okay, it is not bearish. So today's crash in RIVERSTONE, it is not because of this merit deal. Okay, but let's take a look at the stock chart of RIVERSTONE. Now, this 15 million, this amount of share today, 27.7 million shares is done. Okay, today done. So you must minus 15 million shares, then makes sense, ma, Tiobo. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to deduct. I'm going to minus, let me see, what is the total volume traded today? 27.8 million. 27.8 million minus 15.4 million. Today, actual trading by the retailers, 12.4 million shares. Okay, so 12.4 million shares. Somewhere here. Okay, somewhere here. So it's as high as the last 2 times it pulled back. So the actual volume is right here. Okay, so it's not that high. It's not that high. You must minus the merit deal, so it's 12 points. So is it considered high? Oh, it's still considered high lah. You still consider high, and there is one support over here, 3.52. But as you know, if you follow me long enough, you know that I don't give a damn to this kind of report, this kind of support, because from my experience, it can overshot, it can undershoot very easily. Now this is the support. Right here. Okay, so this is the support, 3.52. It was a resistance, broken, turn support. Okay, now what we want to do is not to buy at 3.52 or not to pray to Tingkong that it will support at 3.52, but to watch how the stock trade at this 3.52. Okay, now I've not talked about this for a long time, but here we go. So if RIVERSTONE tomorrow, Friday, continues to fall, okay, and next week we see whether it will undershoot and go up, or it will overshoot and go back up. So this is the 2 situations that can happen to RIVERSTONE. That is why I never like to use one absolute value to determine the support level of a stock. Doesn't make sense that way. Alright, so this is RIVERSTONE. Now we need to turn on to the weekly chart to see what is the situation right here. Now again, this is the total volume of the week. Currently is 33.2 million. Okay, 33.2 million. I minus my 15.4 million. This week's volume, based on what we have traded so far by Thursday, is 17.8 million. 17.8 million. Now, 17.8 million give you this kind of weekly candle. 还会可怕吗? Is it still scary? I think not, lor. Or it's still considered low volume. So tomorrow, the best case situation is, of course, RIVERSTONE rebound. Then we know that today bo tai ji. Okay, so in case tomorrow fall, we need to see the volume. If it's still around the range of okay, now let me see, let's say 17.8 million. So long it don't shoot up tomorrow by trading another 17.8 million down, then the weekly candle today, this week's weekly candle is just a normal consolidation candle. 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks of consolidation. That's all. Okay, here also have 3 weeks here 2 weeks or here maybe 4 weeks. So long it break 3.52, then only my alarm bell will ring. Okay, the alarm bell will ring. So this is RIVERSTONE. Anyway, RIVERSTONE is free shares, right? No. MEDTECS is free share. RIVERSTONE is not free share. Okay, so RIVERSTONE, and the next one of concern is MEDTECS. MEDTECS, you see the weekly chart, lagi pangsim lah, low volume. Pullback is expected one. I think since last week I already slowed down the buying. You can see that last week onwards, I'm very quiet. So because after July I told you already the earnings season. Remember the earnings season? So after July, this is the time where the market will consolidate, Okay, it's perfectly normal one. Okay, so it will pull back, consolidate. So after the consolidation, it will prepare for the next round of earnings. Okay, so this is totally within expectation. And MEDTECS, okay, based on its earnings, it's not worth 190 lah. 190, you are expecting too much of MEDTECS for the next earnings. Okay, so we need to let the stock settle down. okay, stabilize already, then we do the pips projection to see based on what kind of earnings growth MEDTECS can go to what price, then we buy again. Okay, so right now no need to kanchong, just relax. Daily chart of MEDTECS. Okay, this one I think it is inspired by the RIVERSTONE and the TOPGLOV today, so I think it's okay. Based on the weekly chart, it's still fine. Just normal consolidation. Of course, if you buy here, then you cry lah. Or who asked you buy here 180, right? So those of you who joined before, those of you who joined after you buy MEDTECS 180 and then you join me, then you ask me, hey, what can I do? I also don't know. So high stock, wow, painful. Okay, so for most of us, we are having free shares now. We haven't even buy more yet. I remember we sold on this day. Okay, and then we let it climb. Of course, painful to see it continue to climb. But now you see, pull back already. So we should feel happier now, right? Okay, so just be patient, MEDTECS. We wait for it to settle down before we buy more. Okay, so this is MEDTECS. Of course, my point of before we buy more depends on the vaccine situation, depends on the overall sentiment on COVID play. Okay, as of now, you can see the COVID play getting not so easy anymore. Okay, too obvious. A lot of people start to realize and come in. So hopefully got one last round, one last push, okay, for us to make that money, and then off we go, switch to other sector. So this is for MEDTECS, and of course we have TOPGLOV, which give us free shares, bonus shares. Okay, TOPGLOV. Okay, the chart is okay. This gap down by tonight, you should see the stock chart adjusted. Okay, adjusted in our ESP master. So right now it's not adjusted yet, so I can't study anything meaningful. But the earnings of TOPGLOV is expected to be in September on okay, let me fetch you the earnings date. Just give me 1 second. 26th of September. Okay, so TOPGLOV earning is 26th of September. Also, so about 2 to 3 weeks from now, and it is expected to be very good as well. Okay, so that could lift the TOPGLOV share as it trades nearer to that date, 26th of September. Okay, let me put it here so that I remember. Also, earning date is 26th September. Now, everybody, including those investors in Bursa, is looking forward to this day to inspire rest of the glove stocks to go up.
Please subscribe our YouTube channel and open the bell to get the notification of our new video. Also like and follow our Facebook page.